All right, I got to make one for you dudes that are getting disrespected by your girls and your women here, right? And Charlie says, hello. Hello, buddy. But check it out. I got off a client call last night. Guys out of Golden, Colorado, one of my favorite places in the world. And his question is that he's been in a relationship for about 4 months. And his girl, who is 22, maybe 23, I think he's about 24, 25, she's disrespecting him a lot, okay? And I've read a lot about this and I've experienced it myself. And what I'll tell you is that people in relationships, especially still in that honeymoon phase, after that honeymoon phase, women and men both do this, but they shit test you. They test you to see what you're really made of. They kind of push your buttons to see who you are, right? To try and get you to see if you're emotionally reactive, if you're going to become unhinged. Because we, as people, want to see if we can rely on one another. We want to be able to see how far someone can be pushed. That way we know and can expect and understand when someone is willing to protect and provide for us, how far they're willing to go. Can we knock them off their tuffet? Can other people knock them off their tuffet? The caveat to this shit testing being is that people will often push each other to the brink, to the point where you can start to lose attraction for one another, right? To the point where you say, hey, this person isn't who I thought they were. They're kind of becoming a little bit of a beta, or this girl really isn't as attractive as I thought because she has a lot of unattractive qualities that I really don't like. And in this case, the guy was like, I really like this chick, but she's disrespecting me a lot and I don't know what to do. So once again, we had the boundaries, the protocols, and the non-negotiables conversation where I walked him through what those are, and I had him define those. And I said, what are some boundaries? What are some things that you can set in order to stop or prevent this kind of shit testing from occurring more often, okay? So we came up with a few good strategies, but we also talked about the availability aspect of relationships. If you're always available to someone in a relationship, i.e. meaning that you're texting them all day, every single day, hey, that's cool, that's nice. I don't think people should play games or be manipulative. But if you're always available to someone, your supply and demand means that you're flooding the market with your availability. And if you flood the market with something, what happens? The demand for it goes down. Okay. So now we're getting into a little bit more of the dark manipulation aspects of relationships, but like you can't always be available. You have to have other priorities that aren't someone else all the time. Okay. So in this case, guys, super successful entrepreneur, I said, hey man, you have your working hours 6 days a week, 7 days a week, 5 days a week, whatever it is. You need to tell her, hey, between these hours, I'm working. And then you need to stop texting so much. If you're in a relationship and you've been in a relationship for a couple months or brand new, stop texting all the time. Texting is for setting up the next time that you are going to talk to someone. It is so much easier. And listen to this, young people. It is so much easier to talk to someone if you just FaceTime them or you hear their voice. You can hear the connotations of what somebody needs. With text, it becomes a lot harder. And now you have these long, drawn-out conversations that take multiple days because people get pissed because they don't really know how you're saying or what you're feeling because you're not even spelling things right. And you have goddamn autocorrect. Like, what? Just pick up the phone, FaceTime someone, and call them. Stop texting everybody, okay? Texting should go away. I think texting is for the birds, right? Like, texting needs to go away. If you want something, call somebody. Talk to them. Talk to their face. You can read their body language. You can hear their voice. And then you can get conversations done at a regular pace instead of drawing them out over text, all right? So stop being so available. Understand that you need to set boundaries, protocols, and non-negotiables, okay? And just do what you need to do. Be a good person. Don't have to play games, but you do have to set good boundaries, all right? See you guys in the next one. Charlie says, good night.